Everybody is doing all right. Thanks for watching. Oh, I haven't chosen what I'm going to crochet tonight. I think I might see what kind of multi-tonal yarns I've got stashed away. Maybe make some Easter eggs. Let's see here. Ooh, that's cute. Hello. Hey Brandon, how you doing? Just hanging out. How's that snow? Hopefully it melts quickly because it's hi. Hey everybody. It's cold out there. That's what happens when you have blizzard conditions. Crazy wind. Should I make a glow in the dark Easter egg? It is a good night for crafting. Hi Janet. It's nice to see you visiting in my chat. Hello from North Carolina over here. Indiana. That's awesome. Brandon in the comments is from Kansas. So they just got some snow in his neck of the woods. And it was super cold. It's nice to see everybody. I'm trying to figure out what I want to crochet tonight. Here in a little bit, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I got 2 new teas yesterday. My daughter and I went to the local Viking festival, and there was a vendor that was there. Her name is the Snowshoe Hare, and she runs Snowshoes Workshop. And I got a couple of loose leaf teas from her. So here in a little bit, I'm gonna fill up my tea ball and make myself a cup of tea while hanging out on the chat. Got my trusty tea kettle, because why not have tea while we're crocheting? I just realized I left my cup on the floor. Ew, my mug. I had cleaned it and went over there to grab something and placed it on the floor. Hey, Cozy Creations! Hope you are doing well tonight. I think I saw your comment on the thing that said I was going to do. I know it's you. I'm so glad you found a good name for your YouTube channel. Yay! Hello, you are awesome. I love your channel. Can you do a punch like boxing? What's a punch like boxing? Thanks. This name stood out. It does stand out. It's good. Cozy Creations is awesome. I like it a lot. It's a good choice. Does anyone else know what a punch like boxing is? Because I've got no clue. But I appreciate your love for my channel and the fact that you think I'm awesome. That's amazing. Glove? Punch like boxing glove. I got nothing. Punch line. I don't even know what that is. Like a punchline, like a joke? Not super jokey. Punch like boxing. Like, punch. That was weird. I got nothing, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so I was thinking about making some Easter eggs tonight. I found a good pattern and super simple. It's on petalstopicos.com. I think she used, it looks like she used cotton yarn. Yep, she used cotton yarn and a G hook. Find the things that I need. Here's my G hook. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. I made it myself. I love it too. It's a shenanigan enthusiast. It's me. I love a good shenanigan. Oh, all right. So for this, I'm going to use this. My husband could use a shirt like that. Is he a shenanigan enthusiast too? Is he like getting into trouble a little bit? My husband is the opposite of that. He does not like shenanigans. He is very, what's the word? He doesn't like getting like into trouble or like, he's risk averse. That's what it is. Do you see the light turned on in my head when he's risk averse. He doesn't like to take risks or have shenanigans. Because, yeah. I, on the other hand, I love a good shenanigan. So yeah. How has the weather been in y'all's necks of the woods? Here it was a little bit chillier than it has been in the past week or so. Yesterday, my daughter and I about froze in the morning at the Viking festival that she was volunteering for. It was outside. We got there and it was like 38 degrees, which wouldn't have been so bad. Like it was cold, but the wind was bananas. It is like any warmth that you could like contain on yourself. When the wind would blow, it would just take it all away. So it didn't even matter. And then finally, during the afternoon, it warmed up. The wind died down a little bit. And it warmed up to about, I think it was like 53. Warmish, 63 today. Rain showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting that wave come, I think it was Thursday and Friday, maybe. Let me see here. Come on. 540. There we go. What are we looking at for our 10-day here? All right, so, all right, our low for tonight is 35. That's chilly. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday we're supposed to get the rain that y'all are getting tomorrow, I guess. Just tracking across the United States like it do. All right. Well, that's interesting. I made an assumption. I just want warm spring weather. Okay, so we've been having the warm spring weather, mid 70s. But when that happens, we end up with what we call the pollinating. And that is when all of the pine trees decide to release all of their yellow dust that gets all over everything. And it's awful. And it happened earlier this year than it normally does. Because it's yucky. It's very, very yucky. It's not fun at all. Usually we get a few weeks of warm-ish temperatures, like chillier at night, warmer during the day. And then the pollen comes. So we get to enjoy spring a little bit before allergy season kicks up, but not this year. We got maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks of nice weather before the pollinating happened. Do y'all have pine pollen? Like we get clouds. When the wind blows, you can see this yellow cloud of pollen just shift. If you're driving down the highway, the wind blows and you can see it. It's just like billowing out of the trees. It's ridiculous. Man, you can really see my sunburn. Apparently. I was out in the sun a lot yesterday. Because it may have been cold and windy, but it was sunny. The day before, my daughter did, she volunteered for the Highland Games that were happening in our area. And the beginning of the day, it was cold and rainy. And then by midday, the rain had cleared up and it was still cloudy. And then by the early evening, it was sunny and beautiful. This is not, I am not paying attention to this pattern well enough. I'm just doing my own thing here. That is not what we want. Hi, everybody. So yeah, tonight I am making some Easter eggs. This one is in a glow-in-the-dark pink. And yeah, I hope everyone has had a good day. Am I going to do a tutorial for the egg? I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to record and pick a car for an edit. Pick a car for an edit. You found me. No, you found me. What are we okay, what kind of car? What kind of edit? I'm so confused. These random people popping in. I need more information. All right. Let's see here. All right. As I was saying, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time, right? It's a very confusing day. Folks in my comments are just throwing me for a loop, apparently. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to record, edit, and get it up before Easter. Luckily, my kids are on spring break this week, so I have a little more time than normal. So I could get it up there and edit it and all of that fun stuff before Sunday. We'll see what happens. I do have a video. Hopefully, just pick any type of car. All right. Do you need like all of the information, like year, make, model, all of the things, or just like a basic like Honda? Or like, do you need 2024 Honda Pilot? Just the brand, Honda. I'm a Honda girl myself. Pick a car, any car. What's gonna happen? But yes, I do have a video that is going to be released. I think if I can get the editing done. All right, thank you for your service. You are very welcome for my service. It should be up either hopefully Thursday, but possibly Friday. It's It's about a 35-minute video. I'm very, very, very excited about it. It's going to be awesome. And I might do a little like show and tell a little later. Maybe. All right, so work 2 single crochet in the next stitch. 1 single crochet. Okay, picks work 2 if you can't do a video. Absolutely. Absolutely. I loved making videos though. It's so much fun. I released a video earlier today. It's just one of the basics videos, because there were a few questions on my last live about how to do increases and decreases. So I made a video for how to do single crochet increase, and then the 2 different types of single crochet decrease, the basic and the invisible. So that's up on my page right now, but I mean, if you know how to do it, you don't need to watch the video. All right, so 2 here. I don't like how this is written out. All right, 1 in each of the next 3. That's another thing about this yarn. So I don't know if y'all have worked with glow-in-the-dark yarn much, but there are so many strands, like teeny tiny strands, and as you're working with it, it frays, like it splits so easily. My day has been awesome. It has been super good. I was able to hang out, and I recorded a video this morning. That's the special one that I'm super excited about. And what else did I do today? I went grocery shopping, and I kind of just cleaned up my office a little bit, did some laundry, some dishes, basic catch up stuff because I was gone most of the weekend and didn't get a chance to do some of that stuff because I was volunteering. So yeah, it was nice to not have to like be fully regimented with my entire day. The girls got to rest and sleep and not have their mother bothering them every 10 minutes to get out of bed and get their stuff done. So yeah, it was nice. They only had to hear from me a couple of times. All right. It was a good, relaxing day. Yep. It's always nice when you get to do fun new stuff. I have a fan on in my office, and back in the back there by my window, I still have my 1,000 subscriber balloons, and they keep moving around and making funny sounds. So if you see me looking over my shoulder, that's why. Oh, I do want to show off what I made the other day, though. Look at this little sea turtle. Isn't it so cute? Little watermelon sea turtle. It was made with the sparkly yarn that I bought at Joann the other day. Isn't it? I love it so much. And it's so squishy and cozy. And look, so I need to turn that sound off. Hold on 1 second, guys. Turning that off. And scrolling up. There we go. All right. I love it so much. But I don't know if you can see the glittery eyes in the back. They are pinky purple, just like the shell. And I love it. I wanted to do more, I wanted this to be a little more green, but unfortunately, I don't know if y'all have been able to find green fluffy yarn, even if it's just like blanket yarn, but like a good like emerald green is impossible to find. And like I've looked on I think it's Hobby, and I've looked on Premiere, and they're all sold out. And the only ones I've tried Walmart. My Walmart doesn't have the best yarn choices. The only greens that I've been able to find are like those guys there, and then there's some blanket yarn that's like this sagey green color. That's too big, and it's like neon. And it just, yeah. Michael's too. Like the Michael's where I'm at, it has one aisle of yarn. I have a lot of yarn. I might have to look on Amazon. I have a hard time buying yarn online because I want to touch it and make sure it feels good in my hands. I'm a little tactilely sensitive when it comes to stuff. Haley, I have a lot of yarn. I don't know if you can see behind me. And then I also have a wall over there that is pegboard that is covered in cakes of yarn. Yeah, so I have a lot of yarn. So it goes over there, and then I'm gonna see if I can shift. Don't mind the mess on my couch. There's a whole lot of yarn. It just keeps going. There's a lot. There's a lot of yarn. But there's always room for yarn. Always. Oh, I love it so much. This is my happy place. This room right here is my happy place. And it's where I've come to for creativity and, you know, just ideas. I breathe ideas into this room and they come to life. It's a lot of fun and it makes me happy. And I like being able to share that happiness with others. Hence the YouTube channel, because why not help others? But I don't know if I've seen you in my chat before. Welcome. Same with you, Felicia. I'm not sure if I've seen you in here either. Welcome to my live. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. I try. And yeah, I love helping people. If you have questions about crochet or if you have questions about yarn, please feel free to ask them. I'm open. Hey, Cindy. I'm open to answering any questions that y'all have. I made a turtle before and I oh no, you ran out of yarn. They do, the turtles, if you're using blanket yarn and a larger size hook, they eat yarn. Yeah. Also, it depends on how big of a turtle you're making. Welcome to the live, Cindy. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I put my glow-in-the-dark yarn down. I was like, I don't want to play with that anymore. So I'm going to have to find a different yarn and something else to crochet. I also have, let me see here. Hey, there's my mittens. I was looking for these for yesterday. They didn't help me in this crochet bag, did they? Welcome. All right. I was working on what's the difference between knitting and crocheting. Okay. Okay, hold on one second, Simon. I got the glow-in-the-dark yarn off of Amazon. Simon, the difference between knitting and crocheting. For knitting, you use 2 needles and you transfer the your work between the needles, adding rows as you transfer them. For crochet, you use a hook and you use that hook and you basically just knot the yarn in different ways to make different size stitches to create your fabric. But yeah, the glow-in-the-dark yarn is from Amazon. When I finish this live, I will try to remember to post it and put it in the description. I'll tag the Amazon link in the description. Try to do that. But yeah, so all right, I got the same hooks from, they're so good, right? The Odyssey hooks are my favorite hooks. I love them so much, and I'm so sad. Oh, you're very welcome, Simon. I'm so sad that they were discontinued. I have heard from other crocheters that the Streamline metals have the same slippage, like they slide really well. Can you show me a big plushie that I made? I don't really have a big one right here, like with me. The closest thing to a big one that I have right now is this sweet little turtle. He's about as big as my head. Let me see here. I don't really do like big ones, because one, it uses a lot of yarn, and two, they take a lot of time, and three, people don't want to pay what they're worth, which is sad. You should show them your fairy hat. Yes, I should show them my fairy hat. All right, so I made this hat. So it's supposed to look like a mushroom. So it's got these little, like, the little ribs underneath the mushroom. And then on top, it's got these mushrooms. And the mushrooms that are here glow in the dark. So this was one of the biggest things I've made ever. It's fun. And I have an acorn cap hat, but it is in my car right now because I wore it yesterday for the Viking Festival. And the Viking Festival yesterday was amazing. I got to hold a raven on my arm. So cool. My daughter also got to hold the same raven, and she held a magpie as well, which was really cool. We had a lot of fun. But yeah, it was good times. We got to walk around and see a bunch of vendors. A big, right? I didn't realize how big ravens were until this sucker was on my arm, and it was like, all right, so here's my noggin. It was like way bigger. I was like, that is a very large bird. And it just kept looking at me with its eyes, and I was like, please don't peck my eyes out. Please don't. You want to see my biggest crochet hook. All right, let me see here. All right, my biggest crochet hook is this 50, and it is a US 25 millimeter hook. It is a very large hook. So for try holding a bald eagle. I have never held a bald eagle. I bet they're heavy. Here's a G hook for reference. This hook you would use for like the really, it is a very big crochet. You could whack somebody pretty hard with this and it would hurt. The next size crochet hook is this one. It is a Q 16 millimeter. This one's Susan Bates. And yeah, this one's a good one for your size 6 yarn. This one I would probably use for like the biggest yarn you could find. I have some, it's in there in my closet and I cannot get to it. But for my next live, I'll pull out some of the larger yarn that I have. I have some that's kind of like roving, and it's very big yarn. And did you use the big one already? I have used the big one on some roving that I had, and I tried to make a blanket, but that blanket turned out so heavy. I was like, there's got to be something else that I can use this yarn for, because it would have been like a 25 to 30 pound blanket if I had finished it. And that's just, unless you want that kind of weight on you, that's it's a lot. And I mean, some people might want that hefty weighted blanket feel, but I don't want that. Sorry, I cannot be on for long because I have an eye exam tomorrow, getting new glasses. Yay! I love glasses. Glasses, they accessorize your face. It's the best thing ever. I think I have probably, I know I have at least 2 pairs right here. Thought I had a pair on my head when, so I got my pink ones. And then I got these blue sparkly ones, which I kind of love. Big glittery frames. Right? I love getting new glasses too. I think I have about 10 pairs of glasses that I switch between. I've got a pair of green ones. Oh, yeah, here's the green ones. Big old green glasses. And I have glow in the dark frames, and I have rainbow frames, and I have so many pairs of glasses. Oh, you have a blue. How did they break in half? Oh my gosh. That's the worst. I hope you have like a spare pair until your new ones come in. Your daughter. Oh. It happens. Kiddos always getting in the way. Oh no. Well, it's a good thing you've got an appointment tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Felicia. I appreciate you. I just recently hit 1,800 subscribers, which is awesome. So thankful. And yeah, so the information in the YouTube studios says that I am 6 watch time hours away from getting my first like tier for monetization, which includes memberships and supers and shopping, which is fun. So yeah, we're working on things, and it would not be possible without you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching my videos and chilling with me. It's the best ever. I love talking with y'all and answering your questions and, you know, just hanging out here. I'm really excited about it. I know, right? Less than 200 more subscribers and I will be at 2,000. Should I do another live, like another countdown to 2,000 like I did for countdown to 1,000 live? That was a fun live. I had so much fun just hanging out and chit-chatting and celebrating. It was the best. Yes, we are working on it. It's definitely just, you know, it's a process. It takes time. But the more stuff I post, the more people see it. And the more people see it, the more people interact. And it makes me happy. And the fact that I'm teaching and helping people learn new things. Because crochet, it can be frustrating when you're first learning. I remember it was like, this hook doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do with this yarn, and you just have to keep trying, and it takes time to learn something new. I look like I'm about to cry. I'm not about to cry. My allergies have been acting up like something fierce. I was outside all day yesterday in the pollen and in the dust, and yeah, so if the eyeballs look a little watery, it's the pollen. It's the worst. Oh, thank you. I'll take an air hug. We see it. Yeah. It's the allergies are just vicious in North Carolina right now. And yeah, it's not fun. But promise I'm not gonna cry. But I do appreciate all of y'all hanging out and subscribing and watching and, you know, all that fun stuff. It's great. I love making new friends. That's why at the beginning of every video, hey friends, welcome to Little Bitty Noggins. Because if y'all are watching, you're my friends, and I appreciate you. All right, I should crochet something, shouldn't I? We appreciate you. That's why we're here. I love you guys. You're the best. Let's see. Maybe should I make some more chickies? They look kind of like eggs, but they're cuter. I'm going to need to climb up there to get the yarn for it, but that's okay. Oh. So cute, right? On a couple lives ago, I made these two guys. They've just been hanging out on my desk, staring at me as I do other things. What do I have around me? Like spinning. We could do... I have all of this yarn. Little peeps. Yes! All the yarn and no clue. Oh, here's another pair of glasses. They were just sitting in front of me. These were the ones that were on top of my head earlier today. Can you make a live when you crochet? Yes. Usually I'm crocheting. Tonight I'm just a little, my attention is a little bit skewed because I didn't prepare for anything, because that's my life. What do you think I should crochet, Felicia? I've got some pink yarn sitting right here in front of me. It's hot pink. Okay, bye. Can you make a live when you crochet? I am new. All right, well, I'll see you next time, I guess. A heart. All right, let's make a heart. I like that idea. Let's see here. So we're gonna start with, I think, a magic ring and 6 single crochets. Do we want to do an amigurumi heart, or do we want to do just like a little flat heart? So we could do either of those. So we could do a flat heart. I made a bunch of those at, someone said a duck. Let's see, a duck. I could make a duck. You choose. All right, let's do a flat heart first. All right, so we are going to make a quickie heart. So we're going to, again, start with a magic ring. We're going to chain 2, 1 to lock it in, and then 1, 2, chain up. All right, and then let's see here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 single crochets. And we'll do 2 half doubles, 2 double crochet. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do a treble for good measure. And a quickie half double there, and then a slip stitch, half double, treble, duck would be really cute to crochet. I've seen a whole bunch of, let's see here, how's the Easter egg coming? Have you published the Yip Yip pattern yet? Have published the Yip Yip pattern. It went out last, whoa. You mean actually like putting it out on, I have not, but I have been working on the PDF for it. So hopefully, I think I'm going to post it on Ravelry as a free pattern. I just have to finish up images and stuff in the PDF, and then it will be up there. I will let you know, Ro, okay? We are getting there though, I promise. Life has been a little bit busy. This weekend was full of adventures with my elder daughter, and I haven't had a chance to do much of anything. But I am absolutely working on publishing that pattern. We're getting there. All right, one more. 1, 2, 3 single crochets. All right, there we go. That's not as cute as I was thinking it was going to be. All right. Slip stitch there. Pull that out there. Need to make a crochet book. You are good at what you do. Oh, I appreciate you. There's a lot that goes into making a crochet book. All right. And there you have it. A cute little crochet heart. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And that's how you do it. I love you guys. All right. Let's see here. What else to make? All right, first off, I need a drink. A bookmark. Have y'all seen the flattened frog bookmarks? They're hilarious. I saw a picture of one and I was like, that's adorable. It's like a little frog head, and then it's got 2 little frog arms, and then at the bottom are these 2 little legs, and then it's just flat in the middle. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, the rat, dude, the flattened rat bookmark. I saw these and I was like, these are amazing. Yes. They're so funny. I was like, I need a flattened frog bookmark. I don't have I have a Kindle that I usually, like a Paperwhite that I read from, but every now and then I will have like a paper book that I'm constantly looking for something. Like I don't want to fold the corners and ruin the book. So usually I'll just like take a piece of paper towel or like a receipt or something and stick it between the pages as my bookmark. But I need to make a flattened frog or flattened rat bookmark. I think that would be fun. Oh, all right. More yarn. What color? Well, if we're talking about a frog, may as well just use the green yarn that I have in this bag. Green. I would buy a book just so I can make one, right? Absolutely. While my daughter was at a doctor's appointment the other day, I decided I was gonna make, where is it? Not those. So I've been making those little succulent guys recently. Frogs make you cry? Why do frogs make you cry? I love frogs. I love all animals though. Like I will hold just about anything. We had a possum on our back porch, like a big one, the other day. Like he was getting into a bag of trash that we had left on the back porch overnight, and this possum was just there, and I let my dog out to go to the bathroom, and she chased this poor possum up onto the railing of our porch. Oh, your grandma used to collect froggies. Oh. And she was just, Luna was barking her head off, like, scaring the mess out of this poor possum that was just trying to eat his breakfast from the trash bag. And he was terrified. And I felt so bad. So I'm like trying to get Luna back in the house and she's not having it. So I ended up grabbing her by her tail and then grabbing her by her scruff and then chucking her back in the house and taking 3 pictures of this possum that was like stuck up on the banister of our porch. And I was like, dude, it's okay. I just want to take your picture really quick. Like holding it. I'm like, please. And he's sitting there with his mouth open, hissing at me. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to take your picture. This poor little guy. I felt so bad for him. But the adventures, right? So yeah, anyway, I was talking about something before. Oh, all right. So my daughter was in her doctor's appointment and I decided that I wanted to make another little like succulent kind of thing. So for this one is a little basket. Smile, she's. And then I've got these like little spiral things that are going to go into the green or the brown part. All right, well, you sleep well and good luck tomorrow. And I can't wait to hear about your new glasses. And also, if you are looking for a place to get good glasses for a good price, may I recommend Zenny or Pane Glasses or I Buy Direct. Those are the 3 places online that I've found some really cute glasses frames. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Not being paid for that. Those are just places that I've gotten cute glasses from. Right? Eee, I can't wait to hear about them. It goes over there. But yeah, so I was working on making a little basket thing with these little curlicue green stuffs as the leaves. Oh. But yeah, that's what I was working on. And now I'm gonna see about making. I'm gonna use a smaller yarn. I think I might use a smaller yarn. Hang out. Let's see here. I've not used this Cherub DK. I don't know how small of a hook I'm gonna have to use for this. What is the recommended hook size? There is no recommended hook size. Oh, wait, there we go. US 4 or 5. 3.5 or a 375. 375. That's an F hook. So an E or an F hook is the recommended hook size for this Cherub DK weight yarn here. All right. Let's see how this goes, guys. Does anybody have any crochet questions that they feel a burning need to ask? This is really tiny. I don't know if I'm going to have the patience for this yarn. Hello, Fairy Valen. I'm glad to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here, hanging out with us. I'm debating whether or not I want to use this yarn to make a bookmark. Small yarn and me don't usually get along very well. So I am unsure if I want to do this. It is so tedious, and I have zero patience for small crochet. That, and I have to like, I don't have a problem. It's the recommended hook size for the yarn. So it says that the recommended hook size is either an E or an F, because it's a DK weight yarn, which means it's like, hold on. All right, so here's the DK. So I believe DK is like sport weight. So they're two different sizes. So it's small yarn. I'm not really big on small yarns because it's tedious. So I might just go with the worsted weight and see what we can do, and use my trusty G hook because it's my favorite. All right, let me see here. The G, or no, the F and the H were the ones from furls that I had gotten, and I used them so much that the silver here rubbed off. It turned brass. Let me see if I have the ones in the box that did that. It doesn't look like they're in here. But yeah, I used them a lot. No, those are, let's C and E. It was the blue F hook and the blue H hook. So I have all of these. These are my go-to hooks. They sit over here on the side of my desk. Can you do a reading for me? I am not that person. I don't do tarot or anything like that. I crochet. But I appreciate you dropping by. You can stay if you would like to, Daniel. We could double it and make a big one. But yeah, I don't do tarot, and I'm not sensitive. Well, I mean, I'm a little sensitive, but not in the way that you would like me to be. I see you are on your road towards 2000s, right? It's happening so fast. Oh, my bad. There's so many people on shorts who do that. Yeah, not me. I appreciate you, though. Thanks for dropping by. Sorry I can't help. Checked in a little while. There it is. I was like, where did it go? All right, let's F5 this. All right. Yeah, 1810. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, that's 190 to 2000. We're getting there. I do have a new pattern coming out in the next few days. I'm hoping Thursday or Friday I'll be releasing this pattern. I am super excited about it. I was talking to my brother the other night, trying to get over my like roadblock in my brain on what to make next, what to put out there. And we got to talking, and just lightning struck my brain, and I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be awesome. And it's along the same vein as the Yip Yip pattern, just a little different. So it'll it'll be exciting to see what happens with it. Whether or not it will take off the way that the original Yip Yip took off, or what will happen. It will be very exciting to see what it does. See how the algorithm treats it, because you know how that algorithm is. Al Gore's rhythm, man. You never know what's gonna happen. It is very cute. There's this girl who's into me. I got her flowers the other day, but I'm scared to ask her out because I sort of know the answer. I think I should just wait and continue to shower her with attention and gifts. She loved the flowers. Well, I mean, it can't hurt to shoot your shot. Absolutely can't hurt to shoot your shot. If some guy gave me flowers when I was younger, then, I mean, it definitely shows that you're interested. And yeah, it can't hurt to shoot your shot. That's all I'm saying. I love flowers. Were they her favorite flowers, or were they ones that you were just like, all right, these remind me of her? Because if it was that kind of thing, if it was these remind me of her, that means she knows that you're thinking about her also, which my husband just walked by. Thank you. Yeah, she loves roses. Oh, that's good. What color roses were they? That's another good question. It's all over her IG reels. Oh, see? Red roses. Red means love. If she is posting about the fact that someone got her flowers, I absolutely think you should shoot your shot on that. For sure. See what, like, if she's sending signals, why not ask her out? I mean, the worst she can say is no. But who knows what could happen if she says yes. Love is in the air there, right? Absolutely. But I expect you to come back next time I'm live and let me know what happens. Because I'm invested now. I'm invested. All right. I think someone said, all right. So yeah, the pattern is very cute. I am excited about it. It's going to be so good. And it's handy too. I'm still scared because I've done it before, but sort of half-assed in comparison. Okay. Don't half-ass it. Take your time with it. Make sure that you know, yes. Just, you can do this, Daniel. You've got this. You've got her flowers. You've shown her that you like her. I can see how excited you are. I don't want to give too much away because it's exciting. But yeah. Daniel, don't half-ass it. You can do this. And I'm gonna need you to come back and tell us what happens. Hopefully sooner rather than later. All right. So I've got a green rectangle square going here. Thank you so much for this. I won't forget. Yeah, I'm blown away. Wow. That's precious. I love that. Young love. It's a grand thing. I met my husband when I was 19 years old. And our meet cute, I guess you would call it, was he was playing hacky sack on the quad of the college that we went to. And a few days before I introduced myself, I had been walking past while he was playing. He was just kicking the hacky sack by himself, waiting for other people to show up and to play. And I was walking with a friend, and I was like, he's kind of cute. I like that guy. And I, just kept walking, went to class. And a few days later, I was walking by myself, and he was back out there playing. And I walked up, and I was like, hey, can I play? And he was just like, sure, why not? He just came around the corner and was like, hey, Jason, it's good to see you. And that was our meet cute. I walked up and I was like, hey, can I play too? And he was like, sure. And we've been together ever since. So we've sitting here. We've been married coming up on 19 years this year. But we have been together for 22 years. More than half of my life has been with this guy. I'm so glad that you're back, Jason. How has your crocheting been going? Did you work on that blanket for your teacher at all? Keeping it, that's what we plan on doing. Does anyone, I remember you. Yeah, Mr. Favorite Stitches Double Crochet, making a baby blanket for your teacher is your next goal. Of course I remember you. I just wanted to finish my story before I said hey. But yeah, so we've built a life together. And I don't know if Daniel is still here, but if I hadn't have walked up to him, oh yay, I'm so glad you made the yip yip. If I hadn't walked up to him and shot my shot, then we wouldn't be where we're at. So you got to take those chances when they're offered to you. I am so glad you love how the pattern turned out. It was absolutely amazing to make, and I adore how many people have created it. If you have not yet, please post a photo, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook, and tag me at Little Bitty Noggins, because I am going to be putting together a collage of all of the yip yips from all of the people who have sent me photos, so I can show off all of the friends who have made the little fella. I love it so much. I love seeing all of the things that people have made still here. That's not fair. Girls have an advantage in shot shooting success rate. I'm not so sure about that. I made it for my mom for Easter. Oh, yay. You got this, Daniel. You can absolutely do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. I do love that you made that for your mom. I hope she loves it so much. I'm sure she will love it. Right? Shoot that shot, dude. All right. So yeah, I'm still sitting here crocheting. Does anybody else have any questions? I think here in a second I might make myself a cup of tea. I've got my kettle sitting next to me over here, and my little tea ball and my teacup. I mentioned this earlier. I went, well, y'all know I went to the Viking Festival yesterday, and there is a tea person who had a booth there. Her name is Snowshoes Workshop, and she makes some of the best tea that I have ever had in my life. So I got a couple of these. Natalia, I'm back. I got an unsinkable side quest from my mom. Adorable. What's an unsinkable side quest? Is that something like you have to do it? Because I know what a side quest is. But what's an unsinkable? Like, is that like you have to do it before you can do anything? Oh, an unskippable. Okay, so you had to do it. Got you. No worries. Welcome back. I was like, unsinkable. I don't know about this. Tell me more. So yeah, I got these two teas. One of them's called New Moon in Scorpio, and it has lemongrass, blue pea flower, lavender, and a natural blueberry flavoring. So it's a blue tea. The best part is so when you make this, it's this really pretty blue color. But if you add just a little bit of lemon to it, it turns it purple. It's magic. It's so cool. And then I got this one called Frost Moon, and it's peppermint, lemon verbena, lime peel, nettle leaves, and a natural vanilla flavor. So I'm like, new teas, yay! So do you think I should do the New Moon in Scorpio or Frost Moon? Which one do y'all think I should make? Blue tea or regular tea? Drank that before the color changing. Right? It's so cool. I wish I had some lemons. All right. Opened it up. Yes, blue tea. All right. Oh, the chain fell off of my tea ball. One moment, please. I guess it's a good thing I've got... Do I need the pliers? No, I don't need the pliers. Well, that was just... That was something else. Maybe I do. There we go. It's got this little, like, hook thing. And it came off of there. All right. There you go. Do y'all ever use loose leaf tea? Usually drink my tea in tea bags, but she does not put her tea in tea bags. She only sells it in loose leaf. All right. I have a flamingo tea baller. I love it. I have one that looks like Nessie the Loch Ness monster, but for some of the smaller grained loose leaf tea, it comes through the holes, and it makes me a little sad because I don't want to drink my leaves. Like, I don't want to drink leaves. I want to drink tea. All right, so we got the tea in the tea ball. I have to turn on the kettle. Look, here's my kettle. I've got a bathing bear. That's cute. So while we wait, I'm going to continue to crochet. Flamingos are your favorite animal. I need one of those flamingo things now. Mine too, Care Bear. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Flamingos are so pretty. And the way that they walk when they're in groups makes me so happy. Like, their little feet go in the same direction, but their heads just pivot and turn. I love it so much. They're so cute. You crocheted them. I love that. You crocheted a flamingo. A normal bear. All right. Specific type of normal bear, like a polar bear or a grizzly bear or a black bear. A koala bear. Like, do I have a favorite animal? I think my favorite animal, I don't know, looks like a grizzly. Okay, so like a brown bear. Nice. So are y'all all from the US or are you from different parts of the world? I know it's probably pretty late over in Europe right now. So I'm not expecting very many people from over there to be on here. Yeah, I forgot that elephant is a huge hit. Oh, yay! Texas. That's right, Fairy. America. But he's red. All right. Caw. I don't know if y'all can hear my tea kettle is roaring at me right now. Take that off. I'm from Europe. Oh, that's very late. Massachusetts. Which part of Massachusetts are you from? Because I'm originally from Massachusetts. Framingham. Okay, I am originally from Western Mass. Greenfield is where the beginning of my life took place. And then I lived in a tiny town called Wendell for a while. It's like 7 years. And then I got shipped down to North Carolina when I was 16. I'm doing well, Silver Wolf. Thanks for dropping into the chat. I know both those places. Nice. Yep. I still have family that live up there. Curious what that big gray crochet item is on the top shelf behind that guy. That is an owl basket. Hold on. Oh, that up there. This there. Okay. This holds my some of my yarn. He's got a little. Oh, it was worked. Is it double yarn? Yeah, 2 strands all the way through. Or was it 3? Hold on. Oh, it was 4. 4 strands all the way through. The eyeballs were done with 2 strands though. It has so much. It does, doesn't it? It's so cute. I had forgotten that it was up there. It just holds my UFOs. I've got lots of UFOs. Y'all know what UFOs are, right? I crochet all the things except small stuff. I don't do thread work, and I struggle with yarn smaller than a worsted weight. But I will attempt just about anything. Bye! It was good to see you, Natalia. I'll see you next time, though, okay? Enjoy your food. Let me see here. What all do you crochet? All right. Yes, so much aesthetic. All right. I missed stuff. There we go. Yes, but it's nice hanging out here when you can't sleep. It is. I appreciate you hanging out here, Cindy. I am collecting UFO projects at the end of the year. I want to put them all together and create a creature of happiness. Oh my gosh. Nice. Yeah, the amount of things in this UFO basket, it's crazy. So I bought this yarn actually at the yarn store that's in Northampton, Massachusetts. Can't remember the name of it right now, but it's like the largest yarn store in America. I got some of this Noro yarn that was on sale there, and I started making a bag. This is a mess. That's the beginning of a hat right there. It's a brim. This was the start of a fairy bag. Yep, there's the fairy bag that I started and never finished. We're just going to go through the UFO bag. All right, cough, cough, unfinished projects. Yes, yes. Oh, here's the bag that I was making with this really pretty, like, this is me in color form. But here's the bag that I started and didn't finish. So pretty. The texture is gorgeous. Just, I tend to lose interest in things very quickly. But then I end up keeping the things that I've made, because you never know when that spark is going to come back, because it might. So this is a little fairy bag that I had started making for my my fairy cosplay. And then here's a thing that I tried to make with Tunisian crochet, and I kept dropping stitches and got frustrated, and it also was curling. So I was like, forget it, I'm done. And you can see it's still on the Tunisian hook, because I didn't have the heart to stop. I started crocheting 4 years ago. Nice. Well, that's awesome. And then okay, that's just a ball of yarn. Is this another ball? Oh, there's some balls of blanket yarn in here also. All right. Multicolored blanket yarns. Then we've got some fabric yarn. The beginning, again, another brim for a hat. Just never finished. I think I was going to make a gnome with this, like a little witchy gnome. I know it's, wish I had a Tunisian hook. You can get Tunisian hook sets on Amazon for pretty cheap. I have some over here. I had high hopes. I got so frustrated with it. Oh, here was a little like corset thing that I was making for, again, a cosplay costume. And then I didn't like the way that it sat and looked on me. So I was like, all right, well, it's going in the UFO bag. Unfinished objects for sure. What else is in? Oh, so a couple of years ago, I got a Centro knitting machine, and I made a hat. I know you're supposed to fold them over onto themselves, and then, oh no, that's okay, Care Bear. We'll see you next time. Just subbed, love to crochet so much that I teach classes at my school. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you are teaching the next generation of kids how to crochet. Care Bear Crochets, we will see you next time. Just, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I will usually post when I'm going to go live, so I can see you next time, all right? Have a great night. Crosby Crochet Kits. I love that you are teaching. That is amazing. Right now, I'm just looking through this giant basket of this giant crochet owl basket that I made full of. Oh, I just missed you. Who did you miss? I'm right here. How are you doing tonight, Cassie? Hopefully well. Had to frog my husband's blanket today because on round 3, apparently I got off count, unfortunately. No, I would have left it. There's an, I don't know if it's based in, I do sell my stuff. I have pop-up markets that I do. Oh, no. I wasn't saying goodbye. I was saying goodbye to one of our friends who just had to go. All right. There is a saying that no, like if you make a piece that is perfect, that has no imperfections, your soul can get like stuck in it. So I can't remember if it was Native American or another culture. They say that those imperfections make it to where your soul can escape. As you are creating this item, you're putting so much love and so much everything into it that there needs to be at least one mistake so your soul can get out of it. It was so bad on one side it looked like a cape. Oh, that's sad. I don't know, I'd have probably like continued on and been like, here's your new cape. Enjoy it, tie it around your neck. There you go. It'll stay on you better that way. That is true. It's Native American. Okay, it's okay. I will redo it. It's so much work. Any tips for new crocheters? So take your time. Don't get frustrated with yourself. A lot of patience. Yes, a lot of patience. The beginning, learning how to hold your hook and hold your working yarn and getting the correct rhythm takes time. It takes practice. And it's okay to put it down and walk away from it. But take your time. Because, yeah, watch a lot of YouTube videos. Ask a lot of questions. If you are a person who is a visual learner, YouTube is great. If you are a tactile learner and you need to be able to hold and have someone in front of you help you, see if you can find a local crochet group that you can meet up with and see if they can help. I know in my area, we have the Raleigh Crochet Meetup group that meets. We do Zoom calls and we do in person. And hopefully there can be somebody in your area or a group in your area who would be willing to help. See, find a friend you can talk to give you encouragement. Any tips for magic rings? Yes. Okay. So a lot of folks, I don't know why they do their magic rings the way they do online. For me, I have found that if you create a magic ring, I'm trying to find some yarn real quick so I can show you. For me, my magic ring isn't like they wrap it around twice, tuck it around, and all that mess. It's a loose slip knot. So when you make a slip knot, you wrap around and you tuck your working yarn in, and then you pull it tight, right? And then you've got your slip knot. For a magic ring, all you need to do is wrap it around like you're making a slip knot, tuck that little working bit in there, go, put your hook in that loop, trying to get it to focus like that, grab your working yarn over, and lock it into place. Yarn over again and chain up one or however many you need to chain up for that pattern. And then what you're going to do, you've got your tail yarn here. You see your tail yarn here and your ring here. And you're going to work around both of those. So we take our hook and we insert, pull up a loop, and make our first single crochet. Continue that for however many single crochets you need to do. So if we do 4 here, then what you're going to do is you're just going to take that tail and pull that magic ring closed. It's just a loose slip knot. And you crochet over the circle and your tail. If you practice that, you will get it. You don't have to sit there and wrap around your fingers multiple times and insert your hook and do all that mess. Wrap around once, pull your working yarn through, insert your hook, chain twice. If you are working with bulky, fluffy yarn, I recommend chaining 2 and working into that first chain. The fluffy yarn tends to split very easily, whether it's blanket yarn or a Chanel yarn. It splits so easily that it can be very frustrating to try to make a magic ring. So for plushies where it says make a magic ring, just chain 2 and work into that first chain, because it can be an exercise in futility to try to make a magic ring, and then when you're pulling it closed, it just gets caught and it doesn't work. So that's my experience. I hope I've helped. Some of the videos on YouTube for magic rings, like, I cannot tell you how many YouTube videos I watched trying to make this magic ring the way they were telling me to. And I was like, give up. I'm just going to do it my own way. And it works. It works best for me. So hopefully it'll work best for you. Hey, Nifty. Welcome to the chat. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. I just made myself some tea. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to it because little sweetness is always nice. And I'm gonna have to show you guys the color of this tea because it is a blue pea flower tea and it is gorgeous. It's this pretty blue color. I wish I had some lemon with me, because the color of the pea flower tea changes when you add lemon to it. It turns it to a pretty purple color. But I don't have any lemons, unfortunately. All right, pull that out. You are very, very, very welcome, Dancing Fairy. I should put, you know what? That might be one of my next basic stitch tutorials. I just put one out for single crochet increases and the 2 different kinds of single crochet decreases today, but that would be really easy to do, just a quick tutorial on how to make a magic ring, because yeah, it's just a loose slip knot and you work over the tail and in that circle and then pull it tight. It's, oh. Have you made one of our Yip Yips? The instructions are so plain and it could be a great start. You're not wrong. It's a good starting point. And I'm pretty sure that I talk about how to do the magic ring at the beginning of that video. I believe I do. I'm not positive. It's been a little while since I made it. It's been like, okay, cool. Good. So yeah, that would be a great starting point. Because yeah, it tells you exactly how to make the magic ring and then goes into the pattern from there. I try to make my patterns and my videos as easy to understand, so beginners can do the things. All right, so let's see. Can y'all, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I'm going to pull my light down. It's blue. Blue tea. Hello, Gaming Stories. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for hanging out. I don't know how you keep finding me. You just do. It's just luck, I guess. Kismet. Plus the increases and decreases if the video is too fast. Go to the settings and change. Yes, the playback speed can be slowed down. What's your favorite item you have crocheted so far? I have crocheted so many things. I don't really have a favorite. I think I answered this question on a previous live. My favorite things that I've ever crocheted are the blankets that I've made for my children. I don't do a lot of large crochet, but when I was pregnant with both of my girls, I made each of them a baby blanket. And they still have those blankets, and they still sleep with those blankets, and I know that they've gotten a lot of love and a lot of, snuggles and all that stuff, and I know they love them, so that makes me love them even more. So I think the 2 blankets that I made for my girls, and also the Mario mushroom blanket that I made for my husband. Everyone spam. It's weird. I'm pretty sure Gaming Stories was here in one of my last lives that showed up. All the smiley faces. Blankets for my loved ones is my favorite, right? It's good stuff. Thank you for the smiley faces. I appreciate them. Could you do a video on how to keep blankets straight edges? I get confused on that. Okay, so your best thing is going to be for counting. For long things, just making sure that your count at the end is the same as it was. You don't have to count as you're going, but when you get to the end of your row, go back and do a quick count. And I know that can be really, really tedious, but it will keep you straight on, and it will make it a lot more crisp. It can be really tedious though for a blanket when you've got a million, like you chain 200 or 300 depending on how big of a blanket you're making and what size hook you're using and the size yarn. But keeping that count is going to be your go-to for making sure that you are getting the correct number of stitches. Why are you not famous? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know if I would want to be famous though. There's a lot that comes with it. I thought maybe it was because I was left-handed. Everything I do is fine, but blankets are my nemesis. No, it's more than likely it's just counting. And counting is the worst. And you'll see in my videos, and that's another reason why I don't really do like other things. Well, like if I have to count, I have to be focused on my count. Little bitty, what crochet project are you currently working on? Currently, I don't really have I have like a million active things. Hey, Haley and Natalia, welcome back, both of y'all. Dancing Fairy, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I hope you subscribed, and I hope I see you next time I'm live. Currently, like just a little bit ago, I started working on a bookmark. Someone was like, you should make a bookmark. And I'm like, okay. So I'm working on a green bookmark. I'm going to add a frog head to it and some frog arms and legs and make it a flat frog. Let me see here. So yeah, that's what I'm currently working on. I made myself a cup of tea. So that's why I'm not crocheting anything right now. Yeah, this yummy pea flower tea that's blue. All right. So yeah. Fun. Let me see here. Did I miss anything else? All right. I think we're good. We love tea. I will right now. Thanks, Dancing Fairy. I appreciate you. This is so much fun. Because yeah, I always, not always, but I try to post and let people know when I'm going to be going live, so y'all can come visit me. Because I love seeing that y'all are in the chat, and I love chit-chatting with y'all. It's the best. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I think I may have mentioned this to some other people, but I have a pattern that will be coming out along the same vein as the Yip Yip tutorial that I created. I crochet fast-ish. I have definitely seen people who crochet faster than me. I've been crocheting scrunchies and goodies such as collars. Do you have any selling tips? The best I have done so far is sell at school. Dancing Fairy, you're back. Welcome back. You were gone for like 2 seconds. So I've been crocheting scrunchies. Okay. Selling tips. Are you trying to sell online, or are you trying to sell in person? Are you wanting to do like craft fairs and pop-up markets and that kind of thing? Or are you working, like, do you just in person? Okay. So, all right. So quick question. How old are you? Because you might need, if you are younger. Hey, Isabel, welcome to the chat. Thank you for stopping by to let my mom in. Oh, hey, Jessica, how are you? The reason I'm asking, okay, 13, I only sell in age group. Okay, the reason I was asking is because a lot of pop-up markets, a lot of pop-up markets tend to require certain things of their vendors. And if you are younger, you are going to need an adult to represent you, basically. So you will have to, one, find markets that are in your area. You can usually do that I do that via Facebook. A lot of times they will pop up in my feed and be like, vendors wanted. You could also find out if you live in like a smaller-ish town, there might be like little vendor fairs or craft fairs or farmers markets that they do. And you might be able to get into one of those. But you have to have a pretty good back stock so you can fill up a small-ish table with your things. And yeah, I hope that helped. You're welcome. Let's see here. What did I miss? Hey, Debbie, welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? Isabel. All right. We try to keep this in the vein of crochet. I don't mind you hanging out with us, but if we could keep on task, that would be great. Oh, Summer, no worries. Wait, SB softball? That's awesome. All the happy laughing faces. I love it. But yeah, that's super awesome. What's your favorite thing to crochet? Favorite thing to crochet is probably different amigurumis. Single crochet is easy. I'm able to just chill and let it roll. You just got to make sure your count is right. I've made all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I like making something that I can hold and like, I don't know. It's just fun. What stitch do you like the least? Oh. I don't think there is a stitch that I like the least. I don't like Tunisian crochet. I think y'all probably know that I've talked about it a little bit on lives before. It drives me up a wall. I do sell the stuff that I make. I do pop-up markets with a couple of friends of mine, and we get together and we have 2 tables that we fill up and all that fun stuff. We sit there. I've done a live on my on one of my on one of my pop-up markets. We were supposed to do a market this weekend, but the rain came and it was not fun. I have not done broomstick or hairpin lace. I'm not big on, I mean, if we're talking like full on lace, then I don't like using thread. But broomstick is beautiful. It is gorgeous. My friend Maggie, she's the one who does thread work. And I applaud her and anybody else who puts that much effort into something, because oh my gosh, the intricacies, and I would need a magnifying glass and all the bright lights for me to be able to like see what I was doing. You can use worsted. Oh, well, I might have to look into that now. So I was like, I have broomsticks. That's just amazing how you can talk, read, look at the chat, and keep crocheting. It's a talent. It's just single crochet, so I don't really have to do much except feel. It used to be that I was only able to not look when I was doing like granny squares, but recently I have found that I am able to do single crochet without looking at it. So it's fun. It's been practice. Chit-chatting with you guys and reading the chat and crocheting at the same time. It's been practice for me, which is awesome. Yeah, it's fun. The only time that I don't know if y'all have noticed, the only time I look down, have you seen the Anime's Granny Square blanket kit? It's so pretty. I have not. I'm gonna have to hold on. Put that over here. Let me see. Anime's Granny Square blanket kit. Anime crochet blanket, Granny Square Afghan Club, Power Up Anime Sampler blanket pattern. Is that the one? That's beautiful. Is it mostly in greens and pinks and stuff? Oh, preparing a homemade photo shoot for my 1-year-old sister today. That's right. You did have a birthday. How was your birthday party? It's by Annie's. Is this Annie's? This is Busy Crochet. All right. That's gorgeous. You are so underrated. All right. What's your favorite color? Okay, so that is a loaded question. My favorite colors, there are multiple. Pretty much anything in the green and blue families. So it could be anything from like a seafoam green all the way to like a cobalt blue. It just depends on the day, but it's always in those greens and blue colors. They're my favorite and I love them. Everything in those colors. I'm just like, I don't know if you can see, but the most colors that are over here in these bins are blues and greens. And then same with up here. There's a lot of green and there's a lot of blues. But yeah. Love lavender and banana yellow. Banana yellow is good. It's close to Pikachu yellow. I absolutely love teal. Teal is beautiful too. Were you able to get a rain date for your pop-up? They do 2 pop-ups a month at this location, and we are scheduled for, I believe it's next month, we are scheduled for 2 of them. But we're taking it kind of easy this summer, or this spring. My friend Maggie is having a house built, so she is having to basically run all of the stuff that goes into having her house built, making sure contractors show up when they need to and all that stuff. So she's focused on that, and I am willing to just kind of chill out and let her get her house built. And yeah, we usually have 2 to 3 a month. Can you make a tutorial how to make rows while crocheting if you don't already? I could. Are you talking about just like crocheting in rows, like across, like you were making like a blanket or a placemat, or kind of like something like this? The biggest thing you need to do if you're crocheting in rows, like I was telling one of my friends earlier, just make sure your count is staying the same as you're crocheting across. Always count your stitches. If it's a long blanket, you don't have to keep you don't have to keep count the whole time you're crocheting, but when you get to the end of the row, just make sure that your count is correct. And if it's not, you got to find where you missed or where you made too many. So yeah, the biggest thing is just keep those stitches counted, because it can get away from you very, very quickly. But I don't see why I couldn't make a tutorial on that. It's just got to keep counting. Thank you for stopping by. All right, Mariah, I don't want to mess up your name. Or Maria. I guess it could be Maria. If we look at the way your letters are. Hey, Jason, welcome back. How you doing, buddy? You got your crochet that you're working on? All right. We're getting there. It is very green, and it is, all right, y'all ready for this? It's gonna need to be blocked because 1, 2, 3. Does anybody else's crochet do this? It always twists up. Always twists up. It drives me crazy. And no matter what, it's just like try to crochet something flat, it doesn't work. And then there's blocking. I try not to block things as much as possible because having to steam block or wet, like soak something down and then pin it down onto like foam boards is pain in the hiney. It's the worst. I hear you, Lulu. You're gonna be okay. It is very, very annoying when it does that. It drives me up a wall. I need to move to a place that is better with crocheters. We have no pop-ups or yarn places other than big box, and no garage sales or marketplace has yarn. So annoying. Yes, especially if it's something big. And always, yes. It drives me crazy. Was trying to take a picture or pictures for my thumbnail for the increases and decreases today, and if you look, you can see shadows curl, like the thing is curling up both pictures, and I'm like sitting there trying to flatten it out as best I can to get the picture. Drives me crazy. Oh, it's a mess. All right, so I think that's long enough for a bookmark. I think it is. It is flat. Is my count wrong? Here I am talking about counting rows. What kind of blocking board do you have? I have the foam squares too, like the little kid play squares. Yes, they are. They're behind that chest behind me. They're on the bookshelf over there. All right, Cindy, get some rest. And yeah, I will see you next time too. Get those Z's, girl. Here's some sleepy dust. Send it to you. It was meant for Cindy, no one else. Y'all don't need to be sleepy yet. All right, cool. So yeah, that's a good size for a bookmark. I'm gonna do a quick check on how many stitches I was doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many did I do down here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I did an increase somewhere. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that a stitch? All right. Walmart has foam squares they call blocking for like $12. I said we will get the floor squares, right? Amazon, man. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I think I increased like right here on accident. I have one dog. Her name is Luna, and you might hear her over here fussing. Her usual her WALKIE time is at 9:30. But she is okay with waiting a little while. Southern Charm at the farm. I'm not. Let's find out what this is. All right, Clemens. Okay. Oh, it's at Tanglewood. I know where Tanglewood is. We've done the Tanglewood light thing through there. She is a mutt. We think she has oh goodness, she's got a little bit of lab. We think she's got some sort of shepherd in her. I think she might have some border collie. She likes to herd her pack. So me and my husband and the girls, if we are not near her, she does not appreciate it. But yeah, she is a mutt. Oh, I love dogs. My dream dog is an Irish wolfhound. I would adore an Irish wolfhound so much. There was one the other day at the Highland Games, and she was huge, and I was like, I love this dog so much. But my husband says we're not allowed to get very, very big dogs because they have short lifespans and they have bad hips. A blue tick beagle. One of my first doggies was a beagle. She was.
It's not that we're not allowed to. It's that we prefer to do.
Jared says we're not. It's not that we're not allowed to about the big dogs. He says he would prefer that we didn't. Let's see here. Oh, one of my first dogs was a beagle. She was black and white, like almost looked cow spotted. So she was white with black patches, and her name was Mischief because she got into everything. Do you have a garden? We have a poodle and a German shepherd. I wouldn't say it's a garden. I have some boxes that I can grow stuff in, like some raised beds, but I do not have a garden in them this year yet because weather in North Carolina is crazy until April-ish, like mid-April. Oh, your doggy has sky blue eyes. That's beautiful. Dobermans are very energetic. It is awesome. Pit bull mixed dog. Nice. Luna's laying down again, or I would grab the phone and bring it over there and show y'all her. She's a sweetheart. She is more cat than dog, I think, though. She has this thing where if you pet her too much, she doesn't appreciate it. So she'll be like, if she's laying on the bed, I'll go over and like scritch her behind her ears and give her a couple of head rubs and a snuggle. And she'll look at me like, who do you think you are? This is my space. And she'll get up, move to a different part of the bed, lay down, and deep sigh. Like she'll like, like, I'm sorry, I just needed a snuggle. But then other times she's like, yes, you can pet me. I love you. I will put up with you. She's a mess. But I'm pretty sure she's me in dog form. Like, I need my space. Don't enter my space unless I say you can enter my space. Yes. Fun times. She is 6 years old. Her birthday is the day before Halloween. Bye, Natalia. See you later. But yeah, she's 6 years old. And she is very, I swear she can tell time. All right, let me see here. I got things popping up. I'm going to slide this way so I can see what is going on. Found you 3 times. Seriously? Welcome back. That's really funny. There must not be very many people on YouTube Live right now. Either that or they are pushing me hard towards you, which is kind of funny. You never know, though. All right, let's see here. I mean, it is a Monday night or evening, depending on where you're at. But yeah. Where were those things coming from? Refresh. All right. Ooh, someone commented on the Yip Yip video that they were going to try using the Bernat blanket yarn and a larger hook to see what happens. I look forward to seeing what happens. That's going to be fun. So we let other people try new things. All right, let me see here. Maybe it was on Instagram. It's been a long day. So glad to be home crocheting, making daisies and lavender. Ooh, are you going to make a bouquet? Love that. That's beautiful. Oh, Cindy found me on Instagram. She's supposed to be sleeping right now. She is commenting on my Instagram posts. All right, let's see here. I took velvet yarn with a 4-weight combined and made one. Oh, that's awesome. You will have to send me a picture of that. I want to see. Oh my goodness. Dude, making flowers is fun. Oh, please do, because I want to see how it turns out, or turned out. Yay. My Instagram has lit up like a Christmas tree after the influx of new friends that we've had over here. All right, I have to go. Bye, guys. By the way, I slept. Yay! Awesome, Haley. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. I have to add eyes. You know, I still have so many without the eyes. Girl, but you gotta get some safety eyes. Or if you don't want to get these safety eyes, you can make a French knot and make the eyes that way, which would also be kind of cool. Make a French knot in like black yarn, and you could stitch it through the white part of the eyeball, like one part going through the main center and then the other part going through the through one of the single crochets, and then tie it. I have the safety eyes. It's just, oh, the assembly, attaching the eyes. Yeah, I get that. Jason, I have 2 daughters. They are 11 and 16. They're from West Texas. What up, Yaya? How are you doing tonight? Glad to see you in the chat. Thanks for visiting. We're just hanging out here, chit-chatting away. I was having some tea and talking with friends. It's my favorite thing ever. How is the weather down there in West Texas? Did y'all have those crazy storms a couple weeks back? I can't remember which part of Texas had like the big hailstorms and bad stuff. Hey girl, love all that you do already. Thank you, Addison. I appreciate you. Very sweet. What time is it for you? It is 9:37 here over on the East Coast. I am in North Carolina. What you do? I crochet. What you do? Cool Mango. It's a pretty cool name. All right, let me see. Where did my hook go? Does this happen to y'all too? Put the hook down and it disappears like it didn't even... Can you crochet? I can crochet. You play sports. What kind of sports? I like baseball. I'm a big Red Sox fan. Let's see here. I can crochet. I love to crochet. Oh, yes. Dude, the hook disappears. It could be right in front of my face. What are you making right now? Okay, so I am making, can you make me a cow, please? Probably. You would have to inbox me on Instagram and we can set that up. Is there a specific color cow or just a black and white cow, or we'd have to chit chat. So yeah, if you want to go on my Instagram and send me a message on there, I'm at Little Bitty Noggins and we can talk. I was making a bookmark, but I realized at about this point here, I added a stitch where a stitch didn't need to be. So I have to frog most of the work that I've done. That's what I get for not counting my stitches and just sitting here. Oh, thank you so much, Lululemon. I appreciate you subscribing. That is amazing. Thank you. Yeah. See, this is why we count our stitches before we start the next row. Frogging. Yes, all the frogging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many? Yeah, there's only 8 down here. All right. One more row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is my lighting that bad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. One more down. There we go. Luna, you're okay. Oh, all right. I love your. Thank you so much. Same as. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Did I miss something? Wait, what's your Insta? Yes, it is at Little Bitty Noggins, just like the one here. You're very sweet, Addison. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. We got a message held. What's your Insta username? It is at Little Bitty Noggins. Let me make sure. Yeah, Little Bitty Noggins, all one word. Good to go. I don't know why it said that was held for review. That's silly. All right. Yes, this is just part of the yarn stash. The rest of it is on the wall over there. Any skeins of yarn that I partially use, I use a yarn ball winder and create cakes, and then take the cakes and add them to the wall. So they are up in color order on the wall over there. There are a lot of them. Yeah. So this is like the main, the skeins of yarn that either haven't been mostly used and are still able to go into the blocks there, or they're just whole skeins that haven't been used at all yet. So yeah, I've got a bunch of yarn, and I'm constantly buying more because I don't have all of the yarn. Need all of the yarn. And it's part of my job, so yarn is good. Alrighty. Oh, all right. I think Luna has called this like your organization on your yarn. I'm going to do that too. It's awesome. It's a great idea. The yarn wall is on pegboard that's attached to the wall, and they're hooked on by pegs. But guys, I think I'm gonna head out. Luna has made herself known multiple times over, so she needs her, I don't want to say the word, but I will spell it WALKIES. Because if I say the word out loud, she will start freaking out and waggle butting all over the place. But it was wonderful chit-chatting with all of y'all. And I hopefully before the end of the week will have my next video up. And I think I'll probably do a live either Thursday or Friday. But if it happens that I start realizing that my my subscriber count gets up to almost 2,000, I will probably do a live for the 2,000 subscriber celebration, because why not? I like a celebration. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Virginia, send me a message on Instagram, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, friends.